Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy and tonight we are going to do one of my doodles. This has become my little doodle book, and this has become my little doodle book. I got this in one of my grabby boxes, and I've started doing some doodles. I've started this one and haven't finished yet. Finished this one the other night. Fun, right? So that's what this book's going to be, is just those kinds of doodles. And then a couple nights ago I did these watercolor and stamping backgrounds on these offcuts to draw on. So there'll be videos coming up for those. But today we are going to jump in here and do some doodling. Let's put these up here for you to look at because they're pretty. I think they're pretty. If you have questions, let me know in the comments below. I really like the pink ones. I think they're gorgeous. They were fun to create. If you want to see me create those kinds of things, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Okay. I'm going to jump in here with my, what is this? Art Alternatives Pigment Liner. Size 0.5. This is my favorite size. This is my favorite size. And we're just going to dive right in. I did a pencil sketch. Actually, let's put the glasses on. I have a lot going on the desk. Got my sketchbook out. I have all kinds of stuff out today. And we are just going to get in here and dive right in. And these are not meant to be super neat. I'm just going with the flow. This one's behind that one. There. I hope that y'all are having a great day. Maybe we'll just go ahead and swoosh all the lines in. This is going to probably be a pretty quick video. I did several pencil doodles in this book, and I thought it would be fun to record the inking in part and share it with you guys. And this can be anything. You can draw anything in pencil and then ink it in later. I like to do that. Or watercolor it, or gouache, or whatever medium you like best. Pastels. That. Pull this one around. And then pull that one down a little bit. That's a wiggly line. That's okay. And that's how this kind of thing helps with studying my lines, my line work. Blah. Words are hard. It helps with my line work when I'm doing other kinds of art. It's good practice. And you can do this with, if you have an artist that you love, like you love their work, like I've done it with my comic books. I'd pull out a cover that I love, or just a storyline that I really like, and pull an image out of the comic and draw it and ink it, and it's fun practice. And I honestly didn't think I would use this little square notepad. I got it in an art box a while ago, and there. I wasn't really digging the square platform. So I just put it away. It's like I'll get to it later. If I want to use it, I'll use it later. And then around. And around. I like the wiggly lines. The paper in this is mixed media paper, which it actually is a favorite. I really like mixed media paper. I do tend to use mixed media on the mixed media paper, and so I'll get on here with gouache or other things, but I thought some line work would be nice to start. And mixed media paper also gives me permission to do whatever kind of art I want on the paper. So I'll get in here with a lot of different supplies. I want that to be there. Okay. Like right now I'm thinking about my Conti crayons. I haven't used those in ages. I have a bunch of them. Maybe we'll do a video on that in the next couple of weeks. I have a list of videos I want to put together. I was thinking about my Caran d'Ache water solubles actually. The crayons. You can use them as a pastel or as a crayon, or like a watercolor. Like a watercolor pencil instead of a pencil, it's a crayon. They go down really nice. They are a favorite. I'll scoot that over there. Made that one smaller than the drawing. Oopsie daisy. This is meditative, so I personally tend to do this in quiet. Like it was quiet when I drew all of these. I don't even think I was listening to anything. I think I was just... It really bugs people that I can do that too. Like my sister gets bothered that I can sit in a quiet room and read or draw or just be. Really, she's not someone that can do that comfortably. Let's see. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my wobbly circles that I want in the background. There we go. I want one back here. Bloop. There. There. This one right there. Okay. When they jump over the petals of the flowers, I get a little lost as to where they might go next. There we go. Okay. And with something like this, if you wanted, you could put this in Photoshop and create a repeating pattern. and create wrapping paper or a background for something. Ooh, background for something, that'd be fun. I was gonna do like tight circles, that's what that eraser mark is right there. But I changed my mind and decided to do wonky circles instead. That. And this kind of artwork is a little new for me. I don't usually do this kind of stuff on like the camera. I usually do this kind of stuff on my own in my private time. Usually while watching TV, I'm usually listening to a program that I've watched before, and I'll be doodling around. I have a hard time just sitting and being, like just sitting and watching TV. If it's not a show that I haven't seen before first, or I'm not like terribly interested in watching, but I'm keeping someone company, that kind of thing, I tend to do something while I'm watching the television. There, I think that's everything. Now from here, to help with the flowers, we can do some little directional get in some shadows. And you can do it with swoopy lines, you can do it with pointillism, whatever you like. I'm going to do swoops on my petals. Like that. So a little and whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like that. Little sweeps up. And this can be just a short exercise. It does not need to be a long drawn out process, or it could take you a like really long time. If you want to take your time and get your lines just so. It's also really good for practicing line control and shadowing, crossing, what is it? Cross-hatching, hatching. Hatching is just like that, lines parallel to each other, close together and far apart, depending on how deep you want your shadow to be. Cross-hatching is what it sounds like. You're crossing over those lines. But you do have to be mindful of like line direction, because it matters. The shape of the form, because that also matters. There we go. I think that's good for that. There we go. Do the same thing on these flowers. My wonky petals. I am sleepy. There we go. Like that. A little upward stroke there. Down there. Up, 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 up. Curl this around like that. Up, 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 up. Like that. And this can be as light or dark as you want. If you want to make your lines meet down, like meet in the middle, you can do that. You could do pointillism instead of swooshy lines. Anything you want. I'm sorry. To make it feel the way you want it to feel. I want this to go up a little more. There we go. This guy. That. A few swoops there and a few swoops there. Here a swoop, there a swoop, everywhere a swoop, swoop. Okay. I think I want the center of these to be full. Just gonna scribble that in. Maybe make the shape a little better. Well, fix your shapes however you want. Holding my pen way too tight. If your fingers get tingly, it's probably because you're holding your pen too tight. Loosen your grip. You do not need to strangle it. There. Let's go ahead and, excuse me guys, do this guy up here. Okay, like that. If you hear doors closing, it's the neighbors coming in and out that main stairwell but across from my apartment door. And this one. There we go. Perfection. Let's see. I don't know if I have my light up bright enough. That's a little better. Sorry if it was too dark that whole time. The bright light tends to hurt my eyes sometimes, so I have to turn it down a bit. Just doing little circles on top of my scribble. There we go. There. There. I will tell you this, mixed media paper does eat up your ink and your pens. I do have quite a collection of these pens because I've had many years of art boxes and I've collected quite a stash of these pens. Now instead of, let's see, do some wiggly lines going out like this. There. Like that. Kind of looks like an eyeball at this point. Which is totally fine. I don't mind it. I think I'm going to do just... straight lines like that. This is very good practice for pen control, which I don't have great pen control, but I have been working on it. That. Okay, I'll do the same kind of thing here and see what that does. See how it, you know what I didn't do here, see? Missed the middle. There we go. Like that. Oh, and I think this one will have lines going this direction. Kind of mocks that. That's okay. That's okay. They don't all have to be different. Like that. Oh, I sort of like it. Sorta. Okay. Pick that pen up, drop it down. And if you have a hard time getting a line going in this direction with your hand at this angle, turn your page. It is totally okay to spin your paper at any desired angle to get the effect you want. There we go. Kind of digging it. I don't know. I'm having fun. It's super meditative to do this kind of thing. Very relaxing. She says in an oddly soothing voice. Okay. And then maybe for this one, we'll go across this way. I got super quiet. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Okay, there's that one. Let's see. Do I want to... I'm just going to keep with the same pattern because I feel like changing it now would make it feel weird. But, yeah, for yours, feel free to do what you need to do. Okay, oh, there we go. Pew pew, pew pew pew, and have fun with it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Almost there. See, when I do this kind of thing on camera, I feel like it takes way too long and the video gets carried away, right? With its length. But I'm having fun. I'll be doodling along. What is your favorite thing to doodle or to draw? Like if you're not someone who considers themselves to be an artist or you don't draw all the time, but you draw once in a while, what's your go-to doodle? I'm going to go ahead and do these marks on all of them and then do the stripes on the rest. Last. I'm going to do the stripes last. There we go. My favorite thing used to be, when I was younger, my favorite thing to doodle was eyeballs. Eyes of every shape and size and imaginable kind. Just out of my imagination, I would draw eyes. Now that I'm older, I tend to go for plants. Those are my safety doodles when I'm just doodling out of my head. Plant mushrooms, sometimes flowers, mostly vining plants. In weird odd shapes and with drips and doodles and whatnot coming off of them. Okay, let's go ahead and do our stripes up here first. I want to get better at doodling, and I want to get better at just mark making in general. And this is kind of good practice for that. Let's come straight down. And do you put color on your doodles or do you leave them black and white? I like color, so I tend to throw in color wherever I can. Can't even help myself. Let's see, this one's going this way and that way. Let's go with this way with these ones. Getting a little wonky, but that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna go up and in with these ones. It is really hard to talk and do this at the same time. I just want to zen out and just go. I'm not even sitting right. I'm all hunched over. My back's gonna hurt. There we go. And then I think, let's see, this direction. Try to keep my hand out of the way. It's not fun to watch a video when the hand's in the way through the whole thing. It's also a little more difficult to draw this way. I want to grip my pen really hard. There, one more. I feel like this needs one more right there. Okay. We're all right. We got this. Boop, boop, boop. Those are my heavy thoughts that are happening right now. Boop, 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 boop. Did it. Okay. So from here, let's do, I want to go in with, I don't want to use that. Let's do some of this. I have a couple of these multicolored pencils. Let's do this one with the reds and yellows and pinks. And come in and color in the back. I'm spinning the pencil. I should probably sharpen it too. Astrid was using them, so they're pretty dull. That one or this one? ASMR. There we go. That's better, right? Let's see if we can get more colors. Like that. I love what these colors turn into when you layer over the top of them. I used these in my Year of the Rabbit piece. And got some really nice effects. And I liked the color change kind of a lot. If you spin it as you work with it, you get that really cool color change. Like that. Kind of dig it. And that's going to make that wiggle this whole time. Alright, so I would like to do just the side of the pencil. It's going to make that. There we go. Because I like the coverage. There we go. Oh, oopsie. Where'd my eraser go? There it is. I don't know if it'll pick that up. Oh, yay. Nice. There. Good. I gotta take that out of that drawer. Where are you, loud little booger? This one. I think it's this one that's being loud. It tink, 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 tinks as I'm moving the pencil. It's rude. Rude, I tell you. Got carried away. Okay. Almost there, you guys. If you have stuck around this far, kudos to you. Thank you so much for being here and watching me color. I hope that you're coloring too. I do have coloring books as well over there by my chair that I color in pretty regularly. I'll sit down and do a page while I'm listening to Big Bang Theory. It's a favorite go-to of mine. It used to be Sex and the City or Friends, but I don't know, for some reason I switched to Big Bang. They make me laugh. Silly, silly, silly. And there it is. There it is, you guys. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Any of the little bits, the little tiny nuggets where they overlap. I don't think so. And you can go ahead and go in with an eraser. I need to get a little electric eraser. That would be super handy right now. Would also be handy with graphite drawings that I like to do. There. We should do just graphite drawing here pretty quick too. And I don't mean with pencils, I mean with my actual graphite sticks that I have. There. It's pretty clean. little bit there. I think that's good. It wants to fall out of the pad, but I'm not going to let it. Let's look and see what it looks like in the camera. Oh, pretty neat. Pretty neat. I'm digging the background. Are you guys? I like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.